this place, and you've got a good view of it.
Hi Tri-State, welcome to Facebook Live Friday. I hope you're having a good week. It is finally spring, thank goodness. This week we have Jeanette Denton, our driver ambassador, with us, and so I'm gonna flip it on over to her, and we'll see what she has to say for us. So here we go. Okay.
I'll just let y'all know we're over here in the Legacy Lodge. So if you hear any odd noises, we're right by the ice machine and things like that. So that's my little disclaimer. Most of you know who I am. My name's Jeanette Denton. I am the driver ambassador. And some of you know me as JD, which I've kind of picked back up and started using again more recently. I used to sign my messages like that when I was in dispatch. What I'm going to just review a few things today are ways that you can get a hold of me and kind of what part of my job is. I just like to say my job is to assist you in any way I can while you're here at Tri-State. If you're in town in Joplin, which is where my office is located, when you come into the main building, my office is the first one immediately to the right. If you need to call me, you can call the 877 number that they're trying to get everybody to utilize, which is 877-860-1600, and you can just put in my extension, which is 2274. If for some reason I'm not available because I'm on the phone or away from my desk, be sure to leave me a voicemail. I do acknowledge all your voicemails, even if it's just to let you know that I received it and I'm checking into what you've asked me about. A couple of things that, when you're in town in Joplin, especially if you haven't been to this facility before, it's a pretty big facility, and you may just have simple questions like, where's document control at? So I can show you where that's at. Where do I drop my paperwork at? I just dropped this load here. Where do I pick up my paperwork? Things like that. So really, just feel free to stop in, even if it's just to say hello. 1st of February, I started doing what's called JD's Weekly Forecast, which all of you should be receiving. I do that just to kind of give you, instead of getting numerous Qualcomm messages and bogging down your Qualcomms, I take some highlighted information and just send it out via email. And I'm getting lots of good reports from the drivers, responding back with emails, stopping in and just saying hello and that they're enjoying it. So I appreciate that feedback. Keep the feedback coming. We're always open to suggestions. One thing I do want to go over with you on, because we want to use this empty call and get some good feedback, and there seems to be a little bit of a difficulty on answering the questions. Apparently it's easy to hit a no response. So let me back up a little bit. Your empty call that you have to fill in on every load. You're required to answer the 3 questions at the tail end. The first one, were you treated with respect? That's pertaining to that load. Were you treated with respect at the shipper, at the consignee? It's about the whole load. If you answer no, I'm going to get a message through our Roadmaster help desk, and it gives me all the information about that load and that you answered no. So what you're going to get from me, you're going to get a Qualcomm message asking you for details if you didn't leave any details in that the lines and spaces provided at the end. 9 times out of 10, when I touch base with y'all, you've accidentally hit the no instead of the yes, which is fine if it, it happens. We're just trying to figure out if what it is that is making it too easy for you to hit the no instead of yes. because you all feel bad and say, I'm sorry, you know, I get voicemails and emails, sorry JD, I didn't mean to hit no, and that's fine. But if you've got, maybe since you're the ones doing it, if you know maybe what's causing that to come through like that, please let me know. Most of you have my email. Feel free to email me questions or comments if you prefer doing that. I get my emails not only when I'm at my desk, but I also get them on my cell phone. And so if it was something urgent, you know, I check my cell phone occasionally, even after I leave work. I didn't have a lot to discuss today. Most in the past, everything's been covered as far as other things. I hope you all do get to come through and see the Legacy Lodge if you haven't. I do see your survey responses, as you all know, that have received your surveys for the annual surveys. Those responses come to me. And so I see from a lot of you that you haven't gotten the pleasure of coming by and seeing it. So I hope you all get the opportunity to come and enjoy the facility. Do you have anything?
We do have one question from Jason Matthews, and he wants to know if we're ever going to open the wash bay back up, if you know that.
Jason, I don't know that, but I will be more than happy to ask that question. I have not heard any comments or anything about the wash bay, but I will check that out for you and let you know. Jason's one of those that he's always on it.
Yes. Yep, we can always count on him.
Yeah.
Other than that, we don't have anything coming in. So if there's anything else that you want to add, feel free. Or
The only thing that I'll say is back to the company drivers, you will be getting an email from me the anniversary month that you will be eligible for the retention and production bonus. So if you haven't already, so you can get that email from me, so you can get my JD weekly forecast, be sure that, you know, if you're not getting it, let me know one way or the other. And you know, it may be that it's going to spam. You may need to check your spam folder, but I do want everybody to have access to it if possible. And that's all I got.
okay, thank you so much.
All right, thanks guys.